What's up, family? On today's video, we're tackling a foundational topic, 11 rules every man should live by. These are the principles that separate the boys from the men. The rules that will keep you respected, sharp, and always leveling up. So whether we're talking about how you handle your money, boosting your confidence, or how you carry yourself, these are the habits that will make sure you win in life. So stick around as we discuss how to upgrade your mindset, improve your confidence level, and help you to become the best version of you. Now, if you're new here, welcome, Jeff, your Style O.G. On this channel, we discuss various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. If any or all those topics interest you, I invite you to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends like Don Irvin, salute. Now, we're going to kick off our list of the 11 rules every man should live by with a no-brainer place to start. Your purpose comes first. If there was just one rule every guy should live by, this is it. You see, too many guys waste time chasing validation, relationships, or distractions without first building their foundation, their purpose. Now, when it comes to your purpose, whether we're talking about your career, your passion, or your mission, it gives you direction in life. And it keeps you disciplined, focused, and always improving. And when you prioritize your purpose, everything else falls in place. Whether we're talking about career, relationships, or success. A man on his purpose is unstoppable, and people naturally respect and follow a man with vision. So before anything else, lock in your goals, chase excellence, and make sure your purpose is always priority number one. Now, next up is a universal man rule that I believe is especially important in today's age. Fellas, never beg for attention or outside validation. What I need you to keep in mind, a man who knows his worth doesn't need to chase approval from others. You see, true confidence is built from within, not from outside compliments, likes, or validation from the women. When you move with purpose and handle your business, respect flows naturally towards you. And the moment you start going out of your way to seek approval, you give away your power. So what I need you to do, stand firm in who you are and let your actions do the talking, and never desperately chase attention. Here's the thing. People will notice what you do, especially when you're being your authentic self and have self-assurance. A real man attracts respect and attention. He doesn't beg for it. So stay solid, stay focused, and let your presence do the talking. And that ties very well into the next man rule we need to discuss. Fellas, you should pursue women, not chase them. Here's the thing. A real man never chases. You see, when you chase a woman, you place her on a pedestal. It's easy to start acting desperate and lose your value in the process. And here's what you need to understand. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't put effort into getting the woman that you want, but you pursue her. You identify a woman you see value in and you let her know you're interested. Once you make that clear, see if she reciprocates the same interest. When you pursue, you move with confidence and purpose. If she doesn't reciprocate, move on. A real man does not waste time and energy on someone who doesn't reciprocate the energy back. Yes, you should show interest in the woman, but you also need to keep in mind your worth. What a man needs to do is focus on his purpose, his mission, and then he lets a woman come into his life naturally. When he sees the target, he's identified. So remember, when it comes to the women, be intentional, not desperate. Pursue, don't chase, and always let self-respect lead the way. Now, next up, we have a man rule that will never go out of style. A real man always keeps his word. This is the standard. And this is something that separates a real man from the rest. When you say you're gonna do something, you follow up. Always keep your word. When you say something, get it done. If people can't trust what you say, they can't trust you. And without trust, they lose respect. A man who keeps his word shows dependability, reliability, and discipline. He shows integrity. Whether we're talking about business, relationships, friendships, being a man of your word sets you apart. So here's the thing. Sometimes if you can't or don't want to do something, don't commit to it. Don't make empty promises, don't flake, and don't overcommit. Say what you mean, do what you say, and always stand on your word. Your word is your bond. Now, next up is another universal man rule that will never go out of fashion. You should always stand up for yourself and others. In my opinion, this is an essential part of being a man. If you let people walk all over you, you lose respect not only from them, but your self-respect as well. A man who stands his ground commands attention and respect. He sets clear boundaries and he doesn't tolerate disrespect. But it's not just about you. Your real strength lies in standing up for someone who might not be able to stand up for themselves. Whether we're talking about family, friends, or someone in need, a man who is a protector shows true leadership characteristics. It's a reflection of the man you are. So stand your ground and don't stay silent when it really matters. Hold your ground and be the man who stands for something. Now, next up on the list of the 11 rules every man should live by, this is hugely important once again. You want to make sure you always have a plan. You have to have a plan in your life as a man. Without it, you're just wandering through life, and that's never the move. If you want to be successful, respected, and in control of your life, you have to have a clear direction. Whether we're talking about your career, finances, or personal growth, you can't just wing it and expect great results. That doesn't work. A real man sets goals, makes a strategy, and then executes. Having a plan gives you confidence, focus, and a sense of purpose. It separates these men as ones who lead from the ones who just react. So don't just wander and drift through life just hoping things work out. Set a plan, take charge, map out your life, and move with purpose. Now, next up is something I believe is very important that a lot of us just don't get taught about. You want to make sure you are financially disciplined. One of the hugest problems I see, especially in our country, is financial illiteracy. But if you seek true freedom in your life, you have to be financially disciplined. Too many guys blow through money trying to acquire flashy things to impress people that don't even matter. But a smart man, he saves, invests, and spends wisely. And here's the thing, having financial discipline isn't about being cheap. It's about having control of today and your future. A man who manages money well doesn't have to depend on other people to survive. He moves with confidence because he knows he's secure and prepared with whatever financial situations life throws his way. So cut out the reckless spending, the unnecessary debt, and build your wealth. Because a man who's in control of his money is in control of his life. Now, next up is a man rule that's very near and dear to my heart, with this being a style channel. Always dress like you respect yourself. Here's the thing. The way that you dress tells the world how you see yourself. And if you don't respect your appearance, why should they? The thing about dressing well isn't about being flashy or following trends. It's presenting the best version of yourself. A man who takes pride in his style looks confident, put together, and very intentional. And the great thing about style, and the reason why I fell in love with it, the right fit, the right grooming, and the right colors make a statement without you having to say a word. And when you respect yourself in the way you dress, you demand attention and respect from others as well. So don't just throw anything on. Dress like a man who has purpose, ambition, and standards, because a real man shows up ready for success. Now, next up is a man rule I definitely want to emphasize. Make sure you're putting time and energy into remaining physically and mentally fit. If you're not mentally and physically sharp, you're putting yourself at a huge disadvantage in life. A weak mind and or body hold you back in every aspect of your life. And staying in shape isn't just about looking good. It's about strength, confidence, and longevity. When you're fit, you move better, feel better, and command a lot of respect. But it doesn't just stop with being physically sharp. You have to keep your mind sharp as well. So make sure you read, learn, constantly evolve. Keep your mind fit. A sharp mind helps you in business, career, and relationships, and overall in your life. So hit the gym, grab a book, always be growing, because a man who's strong in mind and body is unstoppable. Next up is what, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated man laws. Make sure you're always working to master your emotions. Here's the thing, a man who can't control his emotions will control him. And that's a weakness no man can afford. We all need to face it. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and even some disrespect. But the real man, he stays calm under pressure. When you lose your temper, act impulsively, or let your emotions dictate your choices, it makes you look weak and you give other people power over you. Mastering your emotions means you handle your problems with logic, confidence, and discipline, not anger or fear. People respect a man who can keep his composure even when things go wrong. So what I want you to keep in mind, you're gonna face emotional challenges. We all have the full range of human emotion. But when things come up, I want you to stop a beat, pause, analyze the situation, and then respond, not react. You wanna pause, think, and respond wisely, because a man who's in control of his emotions is in control of his life. Now, next up is a very important man rule that, believe it or not, you're employing right now by taking this advice from your Uncle Jeff. Make sure you're always growing, learning, and evolving. Because if you're not learning and evolving, you're standing still. And in today's modern world especially, standing still equals falling behind. The real man never stops growing and learning. He takes on new skills, acquires new knowledge, explores new ideas, and faces challenges in the effort to become a better man. Staying with what you already know may feel comfortable, but staying in your comfort zone, that breeds stagnation. True growth comes when you're uncomfortable. The world is constantly evolving, and the man who stands apart is evolving with it. A man who learns new skills and stays curious is always one step ahead. If you're building up yourself and trying to get better every day, you will be the man who wins at life in the long run. Okay, so there you have it. My list of 11 rules I believe every man should live by. Now do me a favor, let me know in the comment section if you have some man laws you want to share with the Style O.G family that will help them become the best version of themselves. And if you enjoyed this video and found it informative, I highly recommend you check out a recent video I did about the 11 things men waste money on. You can check it out right here.